Hey class, how's it going? Here's just some examples. It's the PDF that I'm going to be attaching so you can look at it more carefully. I just wanted to maybe point out some things. With the photography assignment, I'd like you to actually, I think it'd be nice, this person's done a really nice job so I can kind of see where the vocabulary is that they're using to identify things. Um, so this is a nice idea. I mean, you could also just make it bold, the words bold, however you want to make it. Do what you can to organize things, make it really clear for me. Um, Here's some brief descriptions. You can see what they've written there, and this is like, this is a really good job. I mean, they've put in a good amount of information on each piece. Whoops. All right. Now we got to use them, okay? We got to make some designs to actually use all of these principles of repetition, variety, unity, and harmony. One of the things is repetition, variation, and unity. Okay, there's, the repetition, like for instance, you could have about, 10 apples. And what typically happens with a lot of these assignments, they turn into Andy Warhol pieces. I mean, you could have 5 apples and maybe variation of like one green one and 9 red ones, or just different varieties like that. I'd like you to play with sizes as well and placement of objects, not just too static. I mean, it's okay for some of the designs, but just make sure that not all of them are like that, because it's not really pushing your design sense to just do that Andy Warhol thing, like with the Campbell soup cans and things like that, where it is a good example. It's not pushing your design skills, so to speak, okay? You can go with all kinds of different design choice or subject matter choices, okay? You can go abstract, totally non-abstract and non-representational, sort of the same, but or you can go with a drawing, okay? Or painting. So you want 3 thumbnail drawings of each composition, so there will be 9 thumbnail drawings. I put an example in the discussion board too of one of my reviews of some of the things, and it'll give you an example of what's required. So just follow the examples. So here's some examples of thumbnail drawings. Okay, you don't have to be really detailed or anything like that. But what you want to do is experiment with size variation, placement. A lot of times people will basically vary subject. Like for instance, this. Like this one and this one isn't really pushing the variety that they could get. These, really there's not a lot of variety in the actual arrangement. All they're doing is kind of making subtle changes, where I'd like you to experiment and actually push things a little further if you can. Some really nice designs here. Okay, so gives you an idea what we're looking for. And remember, it's not about subject matter, it's about organization of shapes and composition. People get so caught up in drawing a cool face, let's say, and it's not necessarily a composition, it's just a cool face. Yes, there's variety and placement of eyes and where you put things, but really it's all set up for you, and that's where I'd like you to push things a little bit. Here's like a very symmetrical design. Really, there's no right or wrong. You just have to use all of these principles, or as many as you can in each piece. Okay? All right. And then you've got to have one piece, at least one, use color. Okay? I mean, I kind of like this one because of the size and variation. There's a bit of a focal point. There's heavy here, lighter here, so it creates a sense of balance. Nice overlapping shapes and size and variation. They might have been able to vary and just kind of come up with some kind of a circular motif, to kind of repeat that one circular shape. There you go, repetition and variation. See if they've got one of the, anyway. Okay, here's some, a realistic idea, repetition and variation, very clear here, colors and things like that. So anyway, good luck with this, and if you have any questions, of course, email me, just let me know, and look forward to seeing your stuff. Thanks, bye.